Hello students. So today we will discuss about psychometric term. So this is first lecture in our psychometric term. So let us start that. So first of all we will discuss about dry air. So dry air means if no water vapor present inside air, so that air will be known as dry air. And another definition will be of moist air. Now moist air means if water vapor present inside air, so that air will be known as moist air. Clear? Now then after we will discuss about saturated air. Now saturated air means we know that initially if we will add moisture into air, so water vapor get mixed with the air, but after certain limit we cannot add water vapor into the air. Clear? So that is the maximum capacity that our air can hold water vapor, so that is known as saturated air. હવે એક એક્ઝામ્પલ લઈએ તો આપણને ખબર છે કે આપણે વોટરમાં સોલ્ટ એડ કરીએ તો પહેલાં એડ થશે, મિક્સ થશે, પણ એક લિમિટ આવી જશે કે એના કરતાં વધારે તમે નવું સોલ્ટ એડ કરો તો વોટરમાં એડ નહીં થાય, તો એને આપણે સેચ્યુરેટેડ વોટર કહીએ. તો અહીંયા પણ તમે વોટર વેપર જ્યારે એડ કરો એરની અંદર તો પહેલાં એડ થશે પણ એક લિમિટ પછી એડ નહીં થાય, તો એને આપણે કેવી એર કહીશું? સેચ્યુરેટેડ એર. નાઉ then after we will discuss about humidity. Now humidity means here you can see that its unit is gram per kg. Clear? Gram per kg. Now gram means water vapor and kg means 1 kg air. 1 kg air. So in 1 kg air, how many gram water vapor present? So that is known as humidity. Suppose its value is 30. So 30 gram per kg dry air. 30 gram per kg dry air. So this is known as humidity. It is also known as specific humidity. Now we will discuss about another term, degree of saturation. Now degree of saturation, here you can see. So suppose gram per kg divided by gram per kg. Now this is for saturated. This is for saturated. And this is for real sample. This is for sample. So suppose maximum capacity is 30 gram. Maximum capacity is 30 gram. But in your sample, what is the value? Suppose 12. So 12 by 30. So this is the value of degree of saturation. Clear? Suppose this is 15 by 30. Suppose this is 15 by 30. So 1 by 2 means 0.5. Your value is 50%. Degree of saturation is 0.5. So this is how you can find out degree of saturation. So water vapor present in our sample divided by water vapor present in saturated air. So this is known as degree of saturation. Now we will discuss about absolute humidity. So let us go towards that. Absolute humidity. So now absolute humidity means here you can see it is also similar to that, but here gram per meter cube. Remember, in 1 meter cube air, how many gram of water vapor present? So that is known as absolute humidity. Clear? Absolute humidity. Now this is also simple. Gram per meter cube in our sample. Gram per meter cube in our sample divided by gram per meter cube in saturated air. Saturated air. So this is known as relative humidity. Gram per meter cube in sample divided by gram per meter cube in saturated. So that is known as relative humidity. Similar to that we already discussed. Now we will discuss about temperature. 3 temperature. So first is dry bulb temperature. Now dry bulb temperature means temperature which we can measure by use of thermometer. So that is known as dry bulb temperature. Then after here wet bulb temperature. Now to measure wet bulb temperature you will have to use thermometer. But suppose this is our thermometer. At the bottom of thermometer we know that there is a bulb. So here this bulb you will have to wrap with wet cotton. બરાબર ને, ભીનું કોટન હોય એ તમારે અહીંયા લગાવવું પડે. એન્ડ ધેન આફ્ટર યુ વિલ હેવ ટુ પાસ એર. This is the condition, pre-required condition. First of all, you will have to wrap weight cloth, and then after you will have to pass air. So at that time, temperature indicated by this thermometer will be lower, and that temperature will be known as wet bulb temperature. Clear? So wet bulb temperature always lower than dry bulb temperature. So both can be equal, but never wet bulb temperature can be higher than dry bulb temperature. Clear? So wet bulb temperature generally it is lower than dry bulb temperature. Now then after we will discuss about wet bulb depression. So here difference, dry bulb temperature minus wet bulb temperature. So this is known as wet bulb depression. Now then after we will discuss about dew point temperature. Now in winter season we might have seen fogging. So it is because of lower temperature. At lower temperature, some of the water vapor from air gets separated in form of water droplets. Clear? So if you will reduce temperature of air, say for example your temperature of air is 35 degrees centigrade, you have reduced it up to 32, then you have reduced it up to 29, then after you have reduced it at 23. Now at 23, if water vapor starts coming or starts get separated from air, so that temperature will be known as dew point temperature. હવે જો તમારે ટેમ્પરેચર ઘટાડવાનું છે અને જે ટેમ્પરેચરે વોટર વેપર સેપરેટ થવાનું સ્ટાર્ટ થાય ક્યાંથી, એરમાંથી. આપણે શિયાળામાં એ જનરલી જોઈએ છે, બરાબર ને? તો એ ટેમ્પરેચરને આપણે શું કહીએ? ડ્યુ પોઈન્ટ ટેમ્પરેચર. ડ્યુ પોઈન્ટ ટેમ્પરેચર હંમેશા ઓછું હશે. કોના કરતાં? ડ્રાય બલ્બ કરતાં પણ ઓછું અને વેટ બલ્બ કરતાં પણ ઓછું. તો અહીંયા તમે જોઈ શકો છો, જો આ ટેમ્પરેચર કદાચ આ 35 છે, બરાબર? એને તમારે કૂલ કરવાનું છે. અહીંયા તમે કૂલ કરો છો અને કદાચ આ 23 ડિગ્રી હોય, કદાચ આ 23 ડિગ્રી હોય, તો 23 ડિગ્રી પર વોટર વેપર સેપરેટ થવાનું સ્ટાર્ટ થાય ક્યાંથી? એરમાંથી. તો એ ટેમ્પરેચરને આપણે શું કહીએ? ડ્યુ પોઈન્ટ ટેમ્પરેચર. તો અહીંયા આપણું સાયકોમેટ્રી ટર્મ એ ટોપિક કમ્પ્લીટ થાય છે. સો ફર્સ્ટ લેક્ચર આપણો કમ્પ્લીટ થાય છે. સો થેન્ક યુ ઓલ ફોર લિસનિંગ મી.